That didn't work out.
Yeah.
So now what?
Like
Is you
it's disappointing.
Paris? Why do you have to be so messy all the time?
You be that qualified and still not.
Ooh,
Get the position.
I did. I wanted to go. We left the club way too late. It was time to learn to not put my hands on people.
Keyshia Cole is back in the spotlight, and this time she's reportedly targeting Hunxho's new girlfriend. When will she realize that the man she's been claiming isn't just hers, but belongs to everyone else too? Actually, scratch that. He's not my cup of tea, for sure. Do you remember when Keyshia called us out for meddling in her business, insisting that Hunxho was her man? Well, word on the streets is that she's still upset over him fathering children with other women. She genuinely thought he loved her, expecting him to apologize and make their relationship work. Instead, Hunxho moved on, found himself a new girlfriend, and left Keyshia behind, especially after she started demanding that he behave like a real boyfriend. Apparently, Keyshia isn't taking this new relationship well. Rumor has it, she's even threatening Hunxho's current girlfriend, telling her to stay away from her man. Knowing Keyshia, this drama is bound to get messy because nothing seems to excite her more than a public feud. I support women moving on, but the way Keyshia has been acting makes it easy to see why her exes keep running for the hills. Did Hunxho treat her right? Absolutely not. But what exactly did she expect from someone who, let's be honest, looks like a bloated Squidward? Fans know that Hunxho still has Our Lady pressed since she continues to publish emotional photos of herself, and she has been crying throughout performances as she sings all these love and heartbreak songs. In addition to recording herself bumping into him, she wrote songs about how she fell for the wrong guy and how human she is to have loved and gone through suffering. Following her announcement that she was single and over him, Hunxho's music
why you doing flash shit? That ain't like shit, what you call it? I been taking losses on some boss shit, I just fall back on that. I thought me and you connect like Wi-Fi. You ain't mean let me fall, bitch, you let me skydive.
But from Birdman to Jeezy Daniel Gibson and Keyshia continue to play for her barely legal second baby daddy Antonio, and now Hunxho herself, and you would think that at 42 she would have some more experience with these guys. By now she has been acting like a hot mess with an attitude, picking emotionally stunted men because she isn't different, only to end up going from bad to worse. She was involved in a romantic triangle with Hunxho, and publicly tussled with Glossa before pulling away, and Little Chopper's baby mama threw dirt on her name before that when she said that Keyshia was actually the side chick, and that she and Hunxho had each other's names tattooed on them. The child even claimed that Hunxho had given her sexually transmitted diseases after knocking her up, but she stayed with him and retaliated, claiming that he had the right to have several women.
Lifelong lessons that we had to see, well, I had to experience as well, to know, how to get over, how to love somebody in those predicaments, how to come together, and how you fall out, and how do you fix it, and things like that. And for so very long, I tried, I tried to fix a lot of things.
Even those who were trying to give Keyshia some grace, saying things like, she's going through trauma, we've all been there, are starting to lose patience. She's given them no reason to defend her actions. Hunxho has had relationships before and during his time with her, and now he's still moving on to others. He's even been vocal about loving all of his women while showing up at clubs with a new girl by his side. Keyshia, however, isn't letting go easily. When word got out that Hunxho had moved on, she reportedly tried reaching out to him multiple times, but when he didn't entertain her, things took a turn. She allegedly became needy, and things escalated quickly when he rejected her. Now, she's focused on trying to get the new girl away from him, and it doesn't look like she's stopping anytime soon. This behavior reminds people of when she got into a confrontation at Birdman's home back in 2017, believing he was cheating on her. If she was capable of that back then, it's easy to believe she might act similarly now.
It was a thing that happened with Eve that, we walking out and somebody grabbed her bag or something like that, and, I just kind of turned around and slapped the girl. It's like, girl, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Period. Back up, And Eve is really pissed off about that. We stopped hanging out. She was like, I can't hang with Keyshia. She can't be slapping people. And I was like, wait, I'll slap somebody for you. What the?
Keyshia Cole needs to start taking her own advice, making smarter choices, and letting this man go. As one commenter put it, she's too old to be this goofy. Talk about arrested development. Another pointed out, Keyshia Cole is 42 years old, and that boy is 24, which means his bones were mostly cartilage, and he couldn't even form sentences when the towers fell. She was 2 decades, 240 months old. I do not feel bad for her. This is what happens when you're an old freaky frog. And then there's this. Which one of Keyshia Cole's songs made you all feel like she made good decisions regarding men? Because this isn't shocking for me, lol. The internet isn't holding back. Many are calling out Keyshia's choices, especially when it comes to her relationships. But is it fair? Are people right to keep criticizing her, or should we let her live her life and end things on her terms? What do you think about this whole situation? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. See you next time, baddies.